When we started talking about this question of are we losing our humanity, that became a kind of clarion call, and we created a pledge that we're challenging those who believe in these principles to honor and live.
Arizona State University is designed to be a truly egalitarian, truly democratic, truly all-in public university, and our design imperatives of social transformation, our charter goals of excellence through inclusion, impact on communities, taking responsibility for the outcomes of our communities. That's where we're moving as an institution, and Project Humanities is one of our most important ways in which we're doing that. That is, we're taking on, what does social transformation really mean? How do you really implement it? Where have we come from? Where are we? Where are we going? Where do we need to go? So Project Humanities is a way in which we take all of that on with a sort of full-throated creativity, and then use that as a way to not only impact the trajectory of social transformation, but impact the university itself, how we think about ourselves, how we move things forward. So Project Humanities is intimately connected to our aspirations as a new kind of what we call the new American university.
Well, it's interesting that the occasion of the 10th year anniversary has afforded us an opportunity to look back to where we started, and we had no ideas where we might end up or be even today. When we started Project Humanities, it was supposed to be a week of programming that would excite students to major in humanities. And I, as one of the leaders of this effort to promote humanities, decided to sort of go in a direction to demystify humanities. And what that means is that in order to get the public at large to understand who and what we do under this umbrella Project Humanities, we had to stop staying in classrooms and make the world our classroom. So to go out and have programming not just on campuses, but in museums and libraries and restaurants and outside in parks sometimes. And I think part of that, even in churches where events were not necessarily faith-based events, but the idea of that is how do we bring more people into critical conversations about all of us? And how do we invite people in such a way that they are teaching us as well as they are learning from us? That was how we started a week. And then that week turned into a month of programming. Then that month turned into a semester, and then the semester turned into an academic year. And now the programming is a calendar year with our newest programs and challenges coming during COVID, where we had to, as everybody else did, move from in-person to online. And what that has allowed us to do is to engage in ways that we never thought we could nationally and internationally with participants, both as facilitators, as attendees, as workshop leaders, as keynotes. And as we move into the future, we want to create some hybrid formats so that we don't lose that effort of igniting and introducing as many people as we possibly can to what we are doing and having them participate in this talking, listening, and connecting vision and mission.
So if you think about where we are 10 years in, you need to understand that 10 years in means we're just getting started. Project Humanities is here for the long haul to catalytically help us to conceptualize where we need to end up and how we're going to get there by confronting our own limits, our own biases, our own lack of understanding, our own ignorance, if you will. And so these are difficult things to overcome, requires ongoing, unrelenting focus and commitment. And so we're just getting started, and I hope people can realize that this is what it takes to bring about the kind of attainment of our democratic ideals that Project Humanities works towards.